72,000. This is the number the CDC has for 2019 for opioid abuse deaths. 9.9 million people misused opioids that same year. We have come to face a crisis that seems to be exclusive to the US. But the funny thing about it is that no one seems to know this is going on in our communities. Opioids are not only causing a crisis in the health system, but it also constitutes an economic crisis. Thousands of deaths a year and $2.5 trillion over the last 4 years are only part of the aftermath opioid disorders have caused in our society. 2 out of 3 overdose deaths in 2018 in the US involved the use of opioids. Ironically, people may fall victims of the opioid epidemic responsibly. How come? Well, this problem started back in 1990 with overdose deaths regarding prescribed medications. Yes, prescribed. The opioid epidemic affects our communities, and anyone, as mentioned before, can fall victim of the opioid epidemic. For example, prescribed opioids were abused by 2 million Americans last year, prescribed by their doctors, and that's according to the CDC. Fortunately, there are some strategies in place that we can implement to help this situation. We can't just sit around and let people die in front of us just because we don't know what's going on, if we can do something, right? So what can you do? If a person you know is struggling with opioid addiction, seek help. The government has programs in help to help these people recover opioid abuse. Become an advocate and get involved in your community. And if opioid abuse is a known problem in your community, education campaigns are a great start. In states like Ohio, naloxone is a drug that is used to counteract overdoses, and it can be obtained without prescription, and family members can have the drug at hand to help their loved ones if they fall with an opioid overdose, for example. Local governments, according to the HHS, are encouraged to put in place prescription monitoring systems, and they also have trainings to help health professionals to educate their patients on pain management and treatments. This is a huge part of the problem, prescription opioids. This training aims to help health professionals to be mindful when they are prescribing medications to the people that they take care of, so they don't end up abusing their medications. Communities can make a difference, and you can become part of the solution. Parents and teachers have a great responsibility on teaching children about drug abuse and its consequences. Help educate about how to identify drug abuse problems in your community, around you, in the family. Get involved, once again, with organizations and help people with drug problems. Promote the ability of treatment and promote maybe helplines within your state or your community that aim to help people seek help for free for themselves. All of these within your community. Collaborate with law enforcement. That's a great strategy because they can help you identify problem areas in your community so you can get involved and help more closely within the communities. Lastly, don't judge. Don't become part of the problem. If you judge people, not knowing what they're going through, they are the only ones that know what they're going through. And you can become part of the solution if you get involved in helping instead of judging. You can be part of the solution. We are part of the solution, and we can do it. We can end the opioid epidemic. Thank you.